30 years ago, the last colliery in the Durham Coalfield closed, ending 800 years of coal mining. Wearmouth Colliery in Sunderland was a victim of the National Pit Closure Programme, with the National Coal Board insisting that the mine was economically unviable. Well, 30 years on, a new film's been made about the effect that closure is still having. Our business correspondent Reeve reports.
30 years ago, and Wearmouth Colliery in Sunderland gave up its last coal, and 600 men clocked off for the last time. Closed after 158 years, the last mine in the County Durham Coalfield to go. Today, a Davy lamp installation marks the spot. But a new film, produced and directed by Marie and Mark, Hollowed Ground, also marks that dismal closure anniversary. It is, they say, a portrayal of community, struggle, solidarity and evolution, but not an over-romanticised view of the industry.
30 years now, since the last pit closed, the industry is gone. And the challenge is that not so much Sunderland and Wearmouth, because obviously it's a larger conurbation, it had other employers, but with the pit towns and villages where they had this one industry, the problem there is that they've had no support since then, or very little support since then. So, it is not a romantic story. And the thing that we wanted to do was to make sure that we didn't, put a rose tint on this.
We like to think that people would come and see Hollowed Ground because, as well as kind of an overview of mining in the old county of Durham, it's also very much a people story. So we've got testimony from former miners, we've got people who were involved in the strike of 84, 85, lots of lovely anecdotal stuff, lots of working class history and culture.
The film also looks at the role of women in the coalfield.
Strange because we hated the pit. But I always say it was the pit that made me who I am, because if my dad hadn't had to work so hard, if the miners hadn't had a union, if there hadn't been a local Labour Party, I wouldn't have been the person I am.
The film, Hollowed Ground, will have its premiere at Washington's Arts Centre on Thursday. Reeve, BBC Look North, Sunderland.